All right, everyone, welcome back. We are going to take a quick look at Kaspa. Kaspa is currently sitting at that 5 cent mark here. And ultimately, we've been making updates pretty much every day here on the channel. And we are trying to see if we can get Kaspa at some deeper retracement, lower discount prices here before this thing goes to the moon at some point. Overall, Kaspa, we all know this, that overall Kaspa does have a very bullish chart. It looks very good. Higher highs and higher lows across the board. But here recently, off of that high at 5.4, we were looking for some deeper retracements. We did get one down here to the 618 at 4.0. I believe it got down to about 409. But ultimately in that general price area here. But I am pointing out here that in the past, Kaspa, after it made a new high, it made lower lows, came down to the 100-day EMA here for a double bounce, and then went for a new high. If we go back even further off of this high back in April, you can see lower highs, lower lows. Ultimately, it came all the way down to the 100-day EMA. Nice little double bottom, double bounce here, and then went for that new high. So potentially we could do that again. So we could still come down to the 200-day EMA, depending on where that's going to be at. I do not know. But as of right now, the price is not kind of going down as steep as it has been off of new highs. It's kind of going sideways and down. But the thing I am pointing out, and it's not trying to spread any kind of FUD for Kaspa, because I do think Kaspa is going to be a really good trade here in the next bull run. I am simply pointing out that we could potentially get Kaspa for some cheaper prices here. So as long as I see Kaspa off of that high, making these lower highs here, you can see that is lower highs. We all know that is bearish market structure. So we could potentially, until we break this red box that I drew on the chart here, we could potentially get Kaspa cheaper here. So if Kaspa is going to break the box here, we're going to look at the upside really quick here. Kaspa needs to move up from where it's getting stuck right now over the 513 to about 517 here at the top of the box. Not even a 3% move. If we can get over that 517 and break that high from right here, then Kaspa is extremely bullish in my opinion, and then we would be able to retest the high here at 5.4 for that almost 7% move from where we are now, and then our next target would be about 5.7 here for about a 14% move up on Kaspa. But until we break over this box, until we break this high here, we are still forming these lower highs, and that tells me that we do have a potential to get Kaspa at these lower price targets here. So if we fall down and we break below 4.8, that is about a 2.5–3% move. We do have that 4.5 level here at the 3.2, then the 0.5 once again at 4.3 for a 14% move, and then yet again that 618 down around that 100-day EMA at that 4 level for almost a 20% drop here. So the fact that we're not coming down as quick as we did last time, or the two previous highs, could be an indication that we may not get a super deep retracement, but we may get another double bottom down here. So we could come down here, break below, come back down, meet your 100-day EMA, potentially at the 5, maybe lower. It just all depends. And maybe get a double bottom somehow, and then we go for a new high at that point. And you can see with that 200 or that 100-day EMA, you can see it is moving up. So that is potentially something that could play out on Kaspa here. Of course, if we are lucky, we will get Kaspa all the way down here at the 200-day EMA, somewhere around the 786 here before we move up. That would be the ideal scenario, in my opinion, to get Kaspa for over a 20% drop from here. So you can see if we come all the way down to the 786 once again, that's about a 27% drop. So I'm not saying any of this is going to happen. I'm pointing out that it's possible that it could happen. It's all going to depend on the support, the supports that hold, and the resistance prices that are going to break. So watch 517 here. If we break over 517, we can look at the higher prices here. As long as we're making these lower highs, we're going to watch these support levels down here and see how far we can go down and get Kaspa just a little bit cheaper here before that next bull run hits. So we will cover it again potentially tomorrow. I say potentially, but probably. So we will leave it at that for now on Kaspa. It looks good right now. Hoping we get these deeper retracement prices here on Kaspa. High-Ganache candles are printing green, so we are trending up at the moment, but it all depends on this box here. We have to break this high for this thing to break that bearish market structure, so we can start moving up. But we'll see. We'll leave it at that. Not financial advice. Thanks for watching, everyone, and peace out.